Hello, this is Jew. Hey, look what we have here. We have a bath shower combo with tiles on the wall. And if you know anything about tiles, whether it's bathroom tiles, kitchen tiles, or floor tiles, you know that the grout in between the tiles can commonly get mildewed, moldy, stained, and it could be very difficult to clean. Well, there's an easy way to help prevent this, and that is by periodically sealing your tiles with tile grout sealer. And in fact, it's highly recommended that you seal your tiles at least maybe once a year, once every 2 years, to maintain a watertight seal for the grout to help prevent the mildew, mold, and stains, and to help preserve the longevity of your grout. And applying the sealer is actually pretty easy, and I'll show you how today. So the first step is just to try to clean your tile and the grout as much as possible. You want the grout to be as clean and as pristine as you can, because when you apply the sealer, you're essentially going to seal in any residual stains you have on the grout. Then you want to select the type of sealer you want to use. Now there's many different sealers on the market, but I'm selecting the Sealer's Choice Gold from Aqua. It is a professional microban formula that works really well and is highly recommended. So you could apply the sealer with either some standard sponges, or what I like to use are these sponge brushes that seem to work really well for me. Now there are sealer brands that actually come in a spray bottle, but I don't really like using those because the spray can get everywhere. You could breathe it in more easy, and it could actually get in your eyes, and it's just more difficult to use. So I rather use sponges. Okay, so let's get started. Just take your sealer, kind of shake it up a little bit, agitate it, and I usually take a little container that I could just pour in just a little bit at a time. Of course, you do want some gloves, eye protection, and a well-ventilated area. This stuff does make odors and can irritate skin, so just be aware of that. And don't overpour into your container. A little bit of sealer goes a long way. So let's go ahead and start applying it. So just dip your sponge or your sponge brush into your container and just simply paint along the grout lines. There might be a little bit of dripping, so if you don't want, let's say, drips on your floor, or let's say there's an object underneath the tile, go ahead and lay down some paper ahead of time. But a little bit of dripping's not an issue. So you're going to be applying the sealant in sections. You want to let the sealant sit for 3 to 5 minutes, but you don't really want it to dry completely. After it's sat for about 3 to 5 minutes, you want to go ahead and wipe it with a paper towel or cloth. You then want it to sit for at least an hour before applying a second coat. After the second coat, you want it to sit for another hour. And then you want to test the surface by applying a little bit of water to the surface. Just sprinkle some water and see if it beads. If it doesn't bead, then you want to apply a third coat and retest. Once the water beads, you're all done. And that's it. You have successfully sealed your tile grout. And so hopefully it will prevent the mold and mildew for at least a year before you need to reapply. Well, I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen, and even consider subscribing to my channel. I have many more videos to come. Bye-bye.